Hello again, friends. Welcome back to twitch.tv/trooperberry. And welcome back to some more of the Long Dark, where we're going to load things up straight away here. I have a little, okay, I have to confess, I did a dumb. If you'll recall, not too long ago we went into Bleak Inlet to continue our achievement hunting, and we left from Mystery Lake. And in Mystery Lake, I did a bunch of weight management, dropping off things to leave there, so I wouldn't have to worry about, all the usual stuff, but walking around with a bunch of heavy equipment. Well, I went back and checked the tape, because if you'll remember, I got very concerned about my woodworking tools not being where I thought they should be. And guessed where I left them. In the crafting bench, in camp office, in Mystery Lake. And I went back, I looked at the VOD. I was even staring right at them when we left. All right, well, that's the bad news. The good news is I know exactly where to find them. And they're not too far away, so we might go and get them. Hello, Goofy. How are your exams going? Are you still doing them, or are you done? You can enjoy yourself for a little bit. Okay, we got a lot to do before we leave this particular zone. In particular, one, we need to finish harvesting this moose meat so it doesn't despawn. We quartered it, and then, as per tradition, we got hit by a blizzard. That's thing number one. Thing number two, find the bear and its remains so we can, one, get our arrow back, and two, grab anything off of it that we want to keep. Step three, check the memento cache, the thing we initially came here to do. And then we might also do some beach combing to find fish that we can cook and get the lamp oil so we can give that to our man Sutherland. So yes, much to do, less time to do it. Your last one was/is today. Technically, you're still in the exam. Oh no. Oh, but you already presented. Okay, so you're in the clear. Good. All right. Okay, how are we for fuel? Little shy. So can I get this all harvested on 14 sticks and 2 pieces of coal? Well, we are going back through the coal mines, so that won't be too bad of a thing. And we do have another coal mine right here in the zone if we absolutely positively need more. All right, let's see what we can do. You think we're almost done, though? Good. So then how long do you have to yourself until the next term starts? Do you roll straight in, or do they give you some time to recover from all your exertions? Okay, 2 hours. That's not a whole lot. But maybe we can do it since we have carcass harvesting 5. But let's bring everything here, see if we can get that thaw. Excuse me. A week. A week? That's not a lot. But you're going home. Okay, well, I mean, as long as you've got a plan in place, that's the most important thing.
Take it.
Okay. So an entire bag is going to take us 20 minutes. Okay, we might be able to pull this off. if the weather cooperates. And well, and the wind has just changed direction, so the game said, fuck me. Oh, wait, hang on. Give me the cooked meat over there. Okay. I will cook a couple steaks. Oh, yeah, no, this fire is getting blown out.
I think I can use this.
But until it does, we might as well use it. You leave tomorrow. Nice. On a plane? That is that's the best way to travel from Spain to Jamaica, I assume. I mean, you could probably make a boat work too, but probably take you a week just to get there. Okay, hang on. Now, real quick, I'm going to grab all this. I'm going to move over here. Got to remember, I want to drop this all from the menu. Yep, see, there we go. Knew that was going to happen. The game has it out for us. Okay, so is there anywhere actually protected we could put this? Right where I dropped all this, perhaps?
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
Okay, I'm going to move over here. We're just going to do it all again. Oh, of course, I forgot. Hinterland hates slopes. Slopes are kryptonite to fire. Fine. Anyway.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
Who? Astrid, it's a bag of loose moose bits. Who would need it? Anyway, we'll do what we can here. If the temperature gets too cold, we'll bug out. You want to go home and you want a quesadilla. Are there good quesadillas back home, or do you need to get that before you go? I don't know what the status of Mexican food is in Jamaica. It's probably not bad. Oh, by home you meant your place. Okay. So you're going to be hanging out just at your place. Okay, I guess that makes sense too. And your mom did come by recently. So I can understand why you might not want to be, go back and hang out with her again so soon. And I guess your dad too. Your dad's probably, he wouldn't mind seeing you either. I assume. Might not even be able to come home in peace because they say maintenance is coming in the afternoon. Okay, one more bag, and then we can go look for the bear. So, Barcelona home today, Jamaica home tomorrow. Okay, so you're doing both. That works too. Also, hey, Bumblebee. Good to see you. We'll try to keep things as calming as we can, but hope you had a good week. Oh yeah, have you started your new gig? Bumblebee has a non-cult job, which we support. Okay, yeah, this is the same kind of fog that the kind of fog that was socked in when we first met the DP Moose. Your mission is to sleep. Okay, good. Well, we will do everything we can to help you along that path. Start Tuesday, nice. So yeah, definitely enjoy the weekend, and I hope they treat you well, and you can turn that into a full-time thing with steady work, steady benefits, and all the stuff we're supposed to get from jobs. Okay, now there's not a chance in hell of me finding the bear in these conditions, so I'm gonna skip to checking the memento cache. And then once that is done, we'll do some beachcombing and see if we can find ourselves some more fish to cook. Actually, I should get some. Yeah, I should get cooking fuel as well because I did just go through a whole bunch there. But we're thinking that's fine. Well, there's sticks. We'll probably find some firewood along the beach as well. But my thinking, because I am almost certain we've hit every other memento cache there is to hit. And I thought when we got the one in Coastal, that would trigger the achievement, but apparently that did not happen. Yeah, we got this one. Weird. So what? I am puzzled as to what I might be missing then. I mean, I would hate to think we have to do a whole another tour. Your uncle was stranded up north. He was sailing and the weather went bad. Oh no. So we get your aunts. She had a dizzy spell. Could use a bit more support. Okay. Well, I'm glad you were able to be there for them. Lots of crafty things, plenty of plotting and planning around. Well, okay, good. Well, I'm glad you're able to lend a hand like that. Not sure they were happy to have you too. I see crows back here. Did we? Nope. That's the prop deer. Okay. Did we stumble into our bear? We did not. Okay. But your uncle's going to be okay, I hope. And I guess your aunt too. The uncle got stranded and the aunt got had the dizziness. Hopefully they're both doing better now, so you can, they can get going again, and then you can get back to doing what you need to do. Okay, yeah, so we're gonna beachcomb as best we can in these conditions because we are specifically looking for I think we're looking for firewood and fish. I said nothing about wolves. Anyway. Yeah, firewood and fish mostly. If we see something else intriguing, we might check it out. Hey, Zert. Welcome to Foggy Bottom, also known as Desolation Point. Where you're checking off our to-do list here. Unfortunately, we have checked and got stuff off the memento cache here, so I'm not sure why that particular achievement is not firing. So we might have to go through and maybe do a second pass. I hope we don't have to do that. Weather has improved, so he'll be back in a couple of days. Good, good. And the aunt is good, as it hasn't any designated since. Oh, excellent. Fantastic. Also, how? How has this happened?
This'll come in handy.
Sure, why not? We'll just stash that back at the lighthouse. But good to see you, Zert. Hope you're having a good week. Those are as a plank. That's a plank. That's an oar. Okay, and that's a hatchet, which we don't particularly need. Right? 93%. That's 72. No, thank you. Back in your own bed. Good. That's what we like to hear. And if you can be asleep in that bed, even better. So yeah, we harvested the remainder of the moose meat. So that box is ticked. We checked the memento cache. We're beachcombing now. When the fog lifts, we'll go see if we can find the bear and the arrow it took with it. You're sleeping now. Okay. Interesting how you're typing while sleeping, but I'm sure that's a thing young people can do these days. Tell you off if you chat. You need to get your sleep schedule fixed. Okay. Have a good sleep, Bumblebee. Okay, yeah, so when our business in DP is done, the plan is to go back to Coastal. We'll do some beachcombing there too, looking for firewood and fish. And then I think we'll just start a fishathon. Get the lamp oil that Sutherland wants. And then start a new trade. We have seen we can do that. That's a rifle round. No, thank you. Cloth, sure. Birch bark, sure. Cattail head, no. Painkiller, sure. Stick, sure. Oh, right. And then I also want to make a trip to Mystery Lake to get the woodworking tools, bring them here, which I initially intended to do. And then I want to make the furniture workbench, but I want to make it at Misanthropes. Excuse? This is, I don't think I can loot them both at the same time. I mean, terribly sorry. Terribly sorry to interrupt you two in the midst of whatever you two might happen to be up to. Terribly sorry. You know, if the coastlines are rocking, don't come a knocking. Ah, Beachcomber. And to answer your question, Goofy, no. I don't know that I can, but I don't want to. If I'm sleeping, I want to sleep. You know, I have a hard rule that the phone does not enter the bedroom. You know, it stays out here in the general purpose room, and I sleep in the bedroom. I This is normal. This is totally normal. I Anyway, oh, Jiminy Christmas. Is that? Yes, there's a, okay. Yeah, there's a boat in the middle of the boat. Okay, yeah, that's still there. Ooh, there's a fish. We are looking for fish. Unfortunately, because there's a whole heckin' boat on top of this thing, I don't know that we'll be able to get to the rest of the goodies. But we got a fish, and that's the important thing. Really? What are we really in, Goofy? Not having a phone in the bedroom, or having a suitcase and a human being take up the exact same space? Ooh, yeah, there's a great idea, actually. Let me come back here, and let me drop off the fish. We'll come back and we'll do our fancy goat. If I am where I think I am. And I am. Good, okay. And actually, the fish will be a perfect marker. 12 calories. Good grief. Okay. Right, so we'll make the rest of the beachcombing lap, then we'll double back. And we might just go ahead and cook that fish plus the ones we got left behind from our previous stop here. Phone in Beftu. Okay, see, Goofy, that's not just me being old. That actually is a, it's like the kind of light that, like, not just phones, but screens in general generate. You know, that is bad for sleeping. I think it's like was it blue light? Something like that? I forget the exact thing, but screens immediately before bed will make your sleep worse. You know, your brain needs time to shut down. And so I choose to. Oh wow, look at this. Ooh, there's a fish bonanza. Actually, a bonanza of a lot of stuff.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
How good are you? Okay, I'll move it inland. There. Yeah, that's what, 4? Yeah, that's, oh my gosh, that's like almost 10 kilograms just of salmon. Okay. Yeah, so we'll do some cooking and we'll get our lamp oil. And then we go. That's why you have blue light glasses. I don't have blue light glasses. I don't I don't use screens before bed, and it works wonders for me. Plus, I can't think of anything I would need to check up on or post or what have you while I'm in bed. You know, if you know, it's partly about ritual. You know, about the bedtime hygiene, if you will. You know, the bedtime ritual is, you know, you use the head, brush your teeth, climb into bed, turn off the lights, and sleep.
Heavy to carry.
Sleepy time is for sleeping. There are times for being on the phone and posting and whatnot, but that is not when you're trying to fall asleep. Usually, what I will do is like if say on days when I stream, I'll usually like when I'm done with the stream, I'll hang out on whatever channel for maybe another hour, maybe 2 if I'm feeling particularly energetic. But that'll be my last screen time for the day. And if I'm not streaming, then maybe I hang out a bit more. But you know, I in the interest of getting a good night's sleep, because I for too many years in my life I neglected that sort of thing. You know, I did not. I thought any sleep was good sleep, and no, it is very much not. So I I do what I can to make the hours of sleep I do get as restful as possible, and because I don't have any sweet dreams herbal tea with me, I gotta make do with good habits. Okay, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's a lot of hefty salmon right there. What time do you go to bed? Um, 2, 2 a.m. If I don't have work the next day, I might push it to 3. Okay, we are lighter. We could go looking for the bear. There is some visibility now, but it's also a little late. And I kind of want to, yeah, I want to make this happen. There we go. Okay. All right, just put that away, Aspen. You're gonna hurt someone. Okay, we'll put these down. Oh yeah, let me take advantage of my stick pile here. What time do you wake up? Depends. Like 8:30, 9-ish.
Come on, little fire.
If I don't have work, sometimes I'll be luxurious, let myself sleep in until 10.
Perfect. This pack is getting kind of heavy.
Okay, that's not what I wanted to do, but now we have more birch bark tea. And I know it's not perfect. Like, ideally, like, the ideal would be for me to, start work 2, maybe 3 hours later. So I could get up at maybe 10, 11. That was 0.11 liters. Very nice. 0.14. There we go. Oh yeah, let's top up that fire a bit. There we go. What time to be at work? Um, there's no set time. As like if we start by like 10 or even 10:30, that's good enough. As long as the work gets done for the day, my boss isn't particular about like, clocking in at X hour. We're because we're not on the we're not in the side of the organization that deals with breaking news necessarily. We can we don't have the same kind of deadline crunch that say news side does. We still have deadlines, but they're not like every day, or like they're not like imminent. Like we don't we in our section we tend to work multiple days ahead. Like the last thing I was doing today at work was preparing copy to go in Monday morning's edition. There we go. How much lamp oil does that leave us? We got a actually that we got a whole liter on us just now. That's not bad because I think we already put a liter, no, a half a liter in the box. Okay, let me go for some water. Pop on a few sticks. There we go. Okay, we do have visibility. I could go find the bear. It's also late enough that I don't know what we would do with it if we found it. But I could at the very least get my arrow back. Maybe grab the hide off of it. I'm not sure. Because... Oh, right. I did forget. We picked up saplings while we were out. Got to remember to drop those off. Where's my sapling pile? Do I have one? I don't. Well, then let's start one. Okay. One maple, one birch. Lighthouse. Beep, 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 beep. Okay. No, come on. Come on. You can do it. Thank you. One maple, one birch. Oh, right. I did leave myself. Did I leave myself notes? I thought I did. Oh, did I did I make the notes after saving? I think I did. Well, whoops. Good, good thing I also wrote it down out of game.
It's getting dark out here. I'm looking for shelter.
Okay, you. If we're gonna do this, we should do this now, or we just save it for tomorrow. Okay, it's gonna be a 40 minutes. I will put one stick on there. If it doesn't blow out, it should be fine. Hang on. We're already like 6 kilos over, and we'd be moving so slowly. Okay, don't worry about it. Okay, so tomorrow we find the bear. It will probably not have despawned. I mean, I guess we'll find out. Okay, and we do want to save all that animal fat because we have part of our current trade is the recipe for pemmican bars. And my understanding is pemmican bars. They take rose hips, they take animal fat, but I think they also take cured meat, which is part of the reason I want to go back to Mr. Lake to get the woodworking tools so we can get that moving. Okay. Oh, I did pick up an extra toque. Do not need. Oh yeah, the light shell. Can leave that here. That's all fine. We have 4 liters of water. It's way too much, but we can work with that. Okay. All right. Let me check my photo log here. We got coastal. Do we have DP? Um, yeah, I forgot to take a photo in Timberwolves. That's going to be a whole trip. Ah, okay, we do. I missed a scroll bar there. Yeah, plenty of coastal and the church and the Riken. Okay, yeah, we're good. Right. So here's what we do. Sleep. Make sure she's nice and fully charged up. So tomorrow we get the bear. Depending on where it dies, we might harvest it. And once the bear's sorted, we go. Because we've done everything else we came to do. Okay. Yeah, because it's only been at most 2 in-game days since we dropped that bear. It's probably not in great condition, but I don't think they decay so fast. Okay. Now, fortunately, this is the kind of weather where crows should be not just easy to hear, but easy to see. Now we got a bunch back there because we got the prop Carl Bob on the back slope. Plus we got the mini Carl Bobs from Beachcombing. But somewhere in this little bitty zone, there is the remains of a bear that has one of my arrows stuck in it. And I mean to find it. Yeah, no, the challenge would dictate we deal with that bun, but we have bigger land-based fish to fry. Okay, they're over that doggo. That would have been far too easy. Because we shot the bear over by Hibernia. Now last time we shot the bear by the Riken, and it went charging all around, and then it stopped right over there, pretty close to that car. I get we can do the same kind of sweep we did last time, where we start at the far end of the zone away from the lighthouse, and then we just work our way back. We can like go up to the bridge. We can check, see if it died in that little cove over by Scruffy's cave. We can check its home cave up here, and we just work our way back from there. Because if it was down on the ice, presumably we would have seen it by now. Because probably would not have been that hard to spot. In the fog, yes, but not now. Okay, oh, hang on. I got a set of crows over there. Now, is that the prop deer again? Nope, that's our bear. Okay, not... I mean, as locations go, it's not the worst. Not the best. But at the very least, we might be able to start a fire next to it and stay warm while we do whatever it is we choose to do with it. And there is my arrow. Excellent. Okay. So we got that. Let me find some firewood. If for no other reason, so we can thaw it out as we do this. Okay, that'll do. because hopefully, hopefully we can find a spot where the wind acts as a windbreak. But okay, so it would be right here. Oh yes, can we mag lens hype? Yes. I know it's not that big a deal on Stalker necessarily, but it's a good habit to get into. Always check if we can mag lens hype.
Come on, little fire. Come on.
It's good for long-term survival, and it's just psychologically satisfying.
Oh, yeah. That's a good one.
Oh yeah, that's definitely a good one. Okay, we're not going to overcommit just yet. But we'll start with the basics. Give me the hide. There we go. Oh yeah, I should have been. Yeah, we should be doing something with this. Like what? I don't know. More coffee? Are we in need of more coffee? I got room. I got space for one more cup of coffee in that flask. Yeah, I think it's just make water. It's fine. We'll get the most use out of our fire, even if it's not the most inspiring. Okay, lead will take about an hour. And that'll be fine. Okay, ooh, where are we gonna put all this? Um, the trailer? By the fire barrel? I could do that. It'd be the closest. Okay. Also, I noticed the wind has changed and now it's blowing directly at my fire again. Because why wouldn't it? All right, fine. We'll see if we can squeeze a half a liter out. And there it goes.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Okay, well, that surprised me it stayed. Which, and we'll drop from the menu, just to be safe. Okay, am I gonna keep this going? I mean, if we really wanted to be fit, we could just like try to start a fire on the opposite side. If we can keep a torch lit. All right. Well, you know, at the very least, we're we're grinding fire starting XP for whatever that's worth.
Come on, little fire.
Nope, nope, nope. Just put it away. Put it away. Thank you. Oh, I guess yeah, because it went out on its own, so I didn't have to extinguish it. The game took care of that for me. Consider it as it is. Okay, that's about an hour and a half. Let's see if we can do the same thing again. Yes, go stand in the fire, Astrid. I love that our characters become, I guess, flame resistant whenever they're in the
I'm not
harvesting
gonna be able to
animation.
carry this load for much longer.
Well, good thing you don't have to. Well, it's doing the trick, apparently. Are we considered wind protected here? We are. Okay, nice. All right, well, in that case, you know what? Go for it. There you go. No fire wasted. No fire left behind. Ridiculous though it is. There we go. Now, are we going to be able to take advantage of leaving all this meat right here? Probably not, but well, we'll consider it a present for future us, if and or when we need it. Grab some decent torches. We do have the hide on us still, we do. Eh, we can do better. There we go. Okay.
And this pack is getting kind of heavy.
Okay, we'll do, yeah, we are going to take the, we'll take the hide and guts to the trailer. And again, as Zert so helpfully pointed out, guts will only give off 1 bar of stank, no matter how many you have on you. Which is real handy. Well, actually, you know what? We're going back that way anyway. Let's just, yeah, let's go straight to the lighthouse. We're not that heavy. We're not that smelly. And yeah, that's where we kind of consolidated all of our resources anyway. Although the workbench is in Hibernia. Well, it's in there for now. If we go get those woodworking tools, we can take the clamp off the workbench in Hibernia and then just set it up wherever. Not in the Riken, admittedly, but we could put one, say, in the upper floors of the lighthouse. Yeah, have I left anything important in the Riken? There's a bear in there. All right, fine. We'll just do that. Yeah, we'll. Yeah, I think we're gonna have two. Yeah, we're gonna have like two bear hides in the Riken, and then two in the lighthouse, and I think two moose hides in the lighthouse as well. Like, for a small zone, we've done a ton of big game hunting here. Let's see, one, two, three maple and one birch here. Actually, right here is fine. Yeah, yeah. Another bear and 10 guts. There you go, three maple, one birch. Two bear. Don't worry about it. And 18 guts. Yeah, I think we took two guts to make a bow at some point. Did I get that? I did. Okay. Oh, what do you got? I care about none of this. Okay, it's like 4:30 in the afternoon ish. We're about halfway tired. Do we want to go now or go on the morrow? There's no rush, really. Ooh, okay. Yeah, we can go on the morrow. We can do some. We have clothing repairs we can do. Kinda, yeah. Yeah, we can do a little weight management too. Sure, let's do that. We'll pop back up. We got plenty of food and water there. We'll fix our clothes. On the morrow, we'll go back. I do. Yeah, let's go. Let's go beachcombing and crumbling highway. It's not something we do very often. But if we can find some fish there, that would be a big help. That'd be just that many fewer fish we have to catch on our own. And then we get to coastal. Do we? Yeah, we should probably given everything we've been seeing. If for no other reason than the potential comedic value, we should go do beachcombing and coastal as well. Because who knows what kind of tragicomic tableaus await us there. Okay. Right. Just grab whatever, really. 38 calories. Sure, why not? Oh, right, I forgot. We can't eat anything. Well, you can eat ruined stuff if you have cooking 5, but can't eat it straight off the ground. No, get it. Go through it in your inventory, like your some kind of pleb. Anyway. There we go. This, ruined, 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 ruined. Not ruined. Okay, interesting. Yeah, what's probably going to end up happening is we're going to be awash in animal fat, but because it's ruined, we won't be able to use it as an ingredient in, well, probably anything. So it'll just be sitting out there. I mean, it is the most emergency of emergency calories. There's really no reason at all we would entertain actually eating animal fat. Or actually, well, no, let's leave it. I was gonna say maybe we can do some quick science, see if ruined ingredients can like. I would take some of that ruined animal fat, start a fire, see if it's still the case where you can't use ruined ingredients in a recipe. But I don't think we don't need to do that right now. Okay, those are all fine. Oh, harvest that. Yeah, and yeah, we should look after our knife. It's been through a lot in the last couple days.
The sun is setting. It'll be a lot colder soon.
Okay, can we get one more in for sundown? I think so. Actually, I probably should have been. Yeah, I should have been reading. Can we read in this? Let's find out. So you can read by moonlight, but I don't know if this might be too overcast. But Astrid is not exactly tired, so see if we can make use of her remaining energy. Interesting. Apparently we can still read. So why not? Hey, there we go. I was going to say that had to have ticked us over. Now we are officially a fire-starting master. You have a spark at your fingertips. Your skills are legendary. You are the Fire Whisperer. Astrid, I'm trying to gas you up here, girl. I'm trying to talk up your fire starting skills, and you're here just moaning and carrying on. Got no game, this girl, I tell you. Anyway, yeah, I think that is job done. So let's get a move on. Wait, let us not drink yet. We got one bear. Yeah, one bear, several wolf and deer, and 2 moose. There we go. And yeah, actually, I will. Let's go ahead and. Well, no. There. There, as a half kilogram, we don't have to carry around anymore. Okay, we good? think we're good. There we go. All right. One last check. Okay, no hides or guts with us. We have plenty of feathers of both kinds. We left our backup bow at the Quonset, so that's fine. We have many arrowheads to turn into arrows. We got some walking around food. Clothing is all fine. No extras. That's all fine. We'll take that somewhere, I assume. And that's all fine. Awesome. Let's roll. Right, so go into crumbling. We'll pop down on the ice. We'll do some beachcombing there. There aren't that many beachcombing spots. Obviously, it's a transition zone. It's much smaller. But it's worth doing. And then we go into coastal and do the same. Yeah, because what we want just as before, firewood and fish mostly. If there's other decent loot, we'll look at it. But clothing, we're fine. If there's more fishing tackle, we'll definitely take that. But we are lousy with hatchets. I mean, I couldn't just leave it there. We have KPIs to meet. You know, they're not going to meet themselves. Although now that I think on it, I've been you saw there. I switched back to fire hardened arrows. If one of our goals is to go through 10 bows, and fire hardened arrows use less condition per shot, do we just want to like drop those, banish those? Maybe we do, but at the same time, uh, hmm. Cause what I think, yeah, I think I set the goals for like ptarmigans and bunbuns like 100 each. Uh, well, okay. Admittedly, in as the boss challenge goes, my attention has been divided ever since the new achievements dropped. So we've been running around with the camera, doing the trader stuff. If it had purely been just shoot anything that moves, well, our numbers would be better. We'd have gone through more bows by now. But at the same time, it's the achievements that are making us stay mobile, though. Right? Like, why else would we have gone to Blackrock or Bleak Inlet? So, and this was not designed to be a long term thing. A run, a forever run. It was mostly there to enjoy the new content, etc. and so forth. Okay, I'm gonna, since we are saving lamp oil and all, Let's do some torch chaining in here. Okay, coal. Do we want? Do we need? We have one piece? One piece. A cup, because I think we did leave a handful back at the Quonset, so we could do with a few, especially if we are going to have a ooh, double, nice. If we have a fishing slash cooking a thon in our future. Wow, 3 double coal and a triple coal. Okay. Were these the ones that I moved? Yeah, these might have been ones I moved. Maybe. Okay, tell you what. Here's what we'll do. I'll just grab, and then we can deposit some right near the front entrance. So much for weight management. But hey, it's coal. You know, we love our hydrocarbons in this game.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
You can, just not yet. Okay, yeah, I am starting to think it was, yeah, the duplicates are the ones that I moved myself. You know, giving them the old King Cole treatment. Okay, you can just go away. How much coal did we end with? 27. Okay, that's a fair bit. I'm just going to go ahead and drop 17 of those. So, on the off chance we get anything good off of beachcombing, we can take that with us without being horrendously cucumbered. Radio. Yeah, there was. Yeah, I think we were what, 2 wolves here last time. Yeah, we had the one somewhere in the middle, and then we had the jerk wolf that jumped us like the minute we got past the little crouching bit. Anyway, if we're down on the ice, they're not going to sneak up on us. Anyway, time for beachcombing. Ooh, there's another question. Say we do find fish, carry them or cook them here? Well, out on the ice is going to be hard to cook because we're going to be hard as hell to keep a fire going. Well, with this wind, that is true. Well, but we can find a secluded spot. That's always an option. All right. Anyway, we'll deal with that if and or when we have to. Yeah, it wasn't the most recent one. I think it's like the next to most recent one. But Hadrian was talking about coming through coast or Crumbling Highway rather, and wondering aloud if there was any reason to ever come down on the ice. Well, as you can see here, there is beachcombing to be had. Wires? I mean, well, I mean, actually, that's not. Yeah, because hang on, is it wires or a fuse that you make a one of the lures out of? Okay, we're safe here. Let me check real quick. Revolver shell casing. We can probably find one of those. Acorns. And wires. Okay, good. Yeah, we'll keep hold of that. We'll take that back to the Quonset. And acorns would be easy to find. They're all over the joint. Revolver shell casing. I'm less certain about, but well, if we don't find one, what we can do is we come across a revolver somewhere. We'll pop a single round in it, just shoot it straight up in the air, and then reload. We'll get the spent casing. We'll just take that and then drop the revolver. It won't be a violation of the bow only rules, just because we're not we're not using it for anything. We're just processing it so we can get the casing. I mean, it is not, unless there happens to be a ptarmigan immediately above us when we shoot. It should be fine. And if there is, we'll just take that one off the list. So what do we add? Like a couple sticks, a piece of cloth, and okay, no, oh, rifle shell casing. Rifle shell casing, rude. Ooh, maple sapling. I'll definitely take that. And marine flare. Okay, not world-changingly good, but I mean for a transition zone, that's not bad at all. And okay, yeah, that must have been, yeah, that was the jerk wolf that attacked us just over the slope. Now, is there more beachcombing to be had back there? I don't actually know. Maybe, but even if there is, could we get to it? Or is it like those bits of coastal highway where you can see there's more to do up there, but the ice is all too weak to actually go there in person? I know, I'm not curious enough to actually check, because we're on a mission here. We have bigger fish to fry. Well, we got to find them first. Okay, and I will take that this time. Okay, here's something I'm wondering. I said we were going to go beachcomb, and we will. But I did also say we were going to go get the woodworking tools from Mystery Lake. What if, hear me out, what if we just do that first? You know, we beachcomb down, down the way. We'll drop off some stuff at the fishing hut that's right nearest to Misanthropes, because that's where we have a whole ton of meat waiting, but also firewood and fishing gear. But we just go up to the top of Coastal, go through the ravine, get to camp office, grab the woodworking tools, do an immediate about face, and then come right back. And then we can Then we can have our fishathon, get the pemmican bar recipe, and maybe even have some meat curing while we do it. Although we have to make sure that we can actually use the meat. I think Zert said, what was it? Meat needs to be 50% to use in the curing box. And of course, we'd also need time to, one, well, get the wood to make the furniture bench, and then get the wood to make the curing box. The salt we have. We have salt in spades already. I think we found one of those 10 kilogram bags. I think we traded for no. But I think we traded for two. And I think we have our current trade, in addition to the pemmican bar. I think we have a request in for three. So that's why we need like 9 kilograms of meat, right? Oh no, we already did that. Okay, so we just need the lamp oil there. Ooh, I should check on the condition of that meat. If it's close to 50%, we should probably do the fishing now. If it's not, then we can go get the tools and stick with our original plan. Because we have seen that meat does lose condition in the trading box. It's not fast, but it does happen. And the last thing I want is for 9 kilograms of meat to suddenly go off. And we got to do that all over again. Okay, we've got steak. Ooh, another maple sapling. Okay, I'll go check in on our meat here real quick. We'll drop off the sappies, we'll drop off some stuff at the fishing hut, and then we'll get back to it. 82%. Okay, we can work with that. Okay, you get that, and you get that. So we just need 1.5 liters. So if we get, what was it, like 0.1, like 0.1 to 0.15 from like those big coho salmon, we catch, yeah, I think like a day's worth of fishing. We could probably be fine. Yeah, there we go. Salt bag 1, 2, 3. All right. Let's add to our collection here 2 maple saplings. Uh, misanthropes. So 2 maple, now 4. See, anything else we want to drop off here? No, but we'll drop the coal, the firewood, and these fishing tackle off at the fishing hut. Okay, there we go. Right. We'll stop in there, drop off the stuff, get back to it. Also, hey, Vi, good to see you. Hope your week is going well. And thank you very much for the contribution to the Take Control Challenge, where you can make me play the Long Dark on controller, which I have never done. And depending on how the challenge goes, I will never do again. Or I will only do again. Maybe it goes well. Because I know there are lots of people out there who play TLD exclusively on controller. And they seem to do very well for themselves. Okay, so I'm going to pop over here. Drop that. And I will drop like 7 of those. Okay, and then, yeah, lots of fishing tackle. And then that'll be our icebreaker there. Go 1 and 2. Very nice. Okay, let's continue to comb the beaches. Yeah, I had that thought today. You know, the the thought that the thought that lets you know that you're on the old side. I thought, wow, January's already almost done. And yeah, there's one more week. And then suddenly February. You used to use a controller, and then one day you couldn't hear you when you were streaming. Okay, so you switched to mouse and keyboard. Oh, interesting. And so you've been mouse and keyboard ever since, Vi? So how long did it take you to make the switch? So I imagine there is probably an adjustment period, and it's probably probably more than just one stream, I would think. But yeah, I was just thinking because February I had a because I think I mentioned that I'm taking the last 2 weeks of February off for a trip, but then I still have 7 days of vacation that use it or lose it vacation that I need to get rid of when I get back. So I just went to the boss man and say, hey, can I just use that extra use 5 days when I get back? So I'd be off for 3 weeks, and he said, sure, no problem with that. So yeah, I'm going to be off work for 3 consecutive weeks, traveling for 2, and I'll just be here for 1. You learned that day. Oh wow, okay. Much easier to aim on mouse and keyboard, but easier to walk on controller. Easier. Oh, so because you're using the what are they called, like the directional knobs rather than WASD. I can see that. Oh, chibi Christmas. Okay, well that was just a bunch of free arrows and more free arrows. Because yeah, figuring out the buttons will probably be the well, that'll be that'll be the start of it. And the yeah, the aiming will be a thing. So I mean, you probably move with the left stick, and I guess You look/aim with the right. And I guess I will say this up front. I mean, I don't know that anyone's actually that bothered by it, but just for the record, I will not do any practice off stream. I might look at what the buttons are, but I will not touch a controller in the long dark until the stream in question, because I want to make sure you folks get the full proper experience. You spent your hard-earned channel points. I don't want to deprive you of the joy of seeing me flail about in a game where I spent more than 1,000 hours. You've earned that right. What? Oh, is it another ore? It might be another ore. Although, holy heck, another birch sapling. Another birch sapling. I mean, I'm not upset. We need these. Okay, ore, more fishing tackle, double fishing tackle, another hatchet, 2 more hatchets, and
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
and quad salmon. Okay, well, yeah, we might need to improvise here. It's like walking around with 4 salmon is not going to be great for our health. We're already close to our carry limit. You took a screenshot of the button so you could look at them when you first. I mean, that's smart. That is definitely a solid idea. Better that than constantly having to stop and go to the options and then look at your key bindings. Yeah, that is a. Well, I don't know if it's a glitch so much as it is like just loot spawning on top of loot. 'Cause it's been happening for a while. That's the reason we have 3 hatchets just sitting in misanthropes, and then even probably at least 2 more just sitting out there on the ice. But yeah, it was. We just came for DP Vi, and there were some hilarious shots of beachcombing spawning on top of each other. We had like a suitcase spawn on top of a pallet. We had a suitcase spawn on top of a Carl Bob, and then in maybe one of the more touching and tragic scenes I've seen in this game, right up there with the couple in the cannery, we had 2 Carl Bobs spawn on top of each other, in a position that looked suspiciously coital. Also, welcome back, Goofy. So yeah, and we also had the big boat with the overturned lifeboat like sticking directly through it. Like it was like lined up perpendicular to the big boat, so it was sticking out the sides. So it was amusing. So yeah, all the kinks and the bits in the beachcombing maybe is not entirely worked out. But come on. Oh, see, double paddle too. I guess I should have expected that. We got double everything else. Okay. 72, 72, 72. Okay. Here's what we do. I'm going to take these salmon here, rather than lug them all the way over to misanthropes. I'm going to take them over there. We're going to cook them up, and I'll just grab the lamp oil. Because this is this right here, not a good idea. Especially since we now have the attention of all the wolves in the neighborhood. We are, yeah, we're about more than 20 kilograms overweight. You need to pack? Well, it's how long are you going to be there? You say you got a week, Goofy, right? A week in Jamaica, how much do you really need? Like, you don't need to take warm weather clothes, or you don't need to take cold weather clothes, rather, to stay warm. You know, you'll be taken care of there. It is, are, who, where? Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess I should have seen that coming. Yeah, you don't need to pack that much.
Walk with this much gear.
All right, hang on. There we go. Yeah, you should easily be able to get away with just packing light, and then if you absolutely positively need something, just get it there. Okay. We're gonna try to mag lens hype this. Save a match. We'll start a fire here. Actually, maybe we just have the fire out here, because we have 2 cooking spots as opposed to 1 in the hut. There we go. Okay. Grab, and cook, and cook.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
You can drop that attitude, lady. That's what you can do. Okay. Check. We got four birch saplings just off of beachcombing here in coastal. Plus like four fresh usable arrows and some broken arrows which are just free arrowheads. It is absolutely bug nuts. But beachcombing is not OP. And anyone who tells you otherwise is a liar and a communist. Okay. So here's what we do. Once we've cooked these, like so, we'll just leave the meat here, because that'll be the heavy bit. And I'll take the firewood and the axes, and we'll drop them off at the Misanthrope's fishing hut, so we can have more ice clearing capability and more burn time. I'll go ahead and shout out on that right now. Anything else need harvesting? Doesn't look like. I'm carrying around 10 loose arrowheads. Good grief.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Half. Okay, here. Just give me half a liter. We'll use the fire. We're already good on torch. You ordered food. And they say it may take an hour. An hour? Is it? Is it a busy day, or are they just slow? Here's what we're gonna do. Now I don't know if this is gonna stop any local doggos from coming to get that, but on the off chance it does, they, I don't think they can get in here. But I guess we'll find out soon enough. Oh yeah, how much lamp oil did we get off of that? We had 0.11. Now we got another full liter plus 0.08. Yeah, so we only need a liter off of cooking, and we're there. Not too shabby.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
All right. Well, let's make our way back. I know I said we were going to go, straight. We're going to, beachcomb and then go to Mystery Lake, but we'll put a pin in that. We don't want to go heavy. Plus, we're already very tired. You order quesadilla and tacos and guac. Okay. Well, it's probably still, fairly early for you. So you'll be fine. But yeah, the hope is right that they just need time to make it, but then the delivery person will get it to you toot sweet because Mexican food not the best cold. Some things, yeah, obviously, but like tacos, quesadillas, usually meant to be consumed warm. Since the trader takes plants as trade, do cattail heads count? I don't know. Because well, they actually might. Because they count as tinder, but so do birch bark. So does birch bark. Like, birch bark is both tinder and, but used for, for making prepared birch bark and tea. So I'm going to give that a definite maybe. I mean, we're going to get our lamp oil sorted here pretty quickish. So maybe the next trader thing we do, we find one that he asks for for plants, and we see if he takes those. Because if he does, that's easy.
Feels like night is coming.
It's like my default would have been like, well, my default would actually have been birch bark, and I know that's sacrilege to say, especially on higher difficulties. But my response is like birch bark is renewable, unlike rose hips and reishi and old man's beard. Like there's a set amount of those in the world. Birch bark, you can there's places you can go load up on them, and they'll renew. Coastal, yes, actually we're heading that way right now, Vi. So like, if you, well, I mean, if you don't want to be spoiled, I'm sorry. It's a little. We're there. Is that an aurora? That's an aurora. So would you like me to go into detail, Vi, or would you like me to lay off of that? I will say we did just go past there a little bit. It might have been before you joined us, though.
I need to find a place to rest.
You don't mind smoke. Okay, yeah, it's right there. You see that dock there? That's the spot. So it is the what the hinterland did was they changed up Misanthrope's Island a little bit. So they added this back bit with that dock and that slope up the backside. Now Petunia still patrols here, so you got to be wary of that. But yeah, so on the back there, there's a little yellow box, and that's where you're meant to actually. Oh, we'll go ahead and show you. Yeah, that's where you're meant to leave your stuff for Sutherland. You haven't played TLD in a while. You're thinking of doing some How Long Can Vi Live? Hey, it'd be great to have you back and streaming again. Spawn and Loper. Well, I mean, you do whatever brings you joy. But yeah, so you got the drop point here, and there is so you got to radio him. One, to set up a trade, and then you got to radio him again to tell him to go collect his stuff. And then when he does that, he leaves the stuff you traded for. So yeah, all you got to do is walk right up here. And I'm going to pop in that half a liter lamp oil. So now we just need one. So yeah, all your trades will be up here. We've already got the bit for 3 big bags of salt, 10 kilograms each. We got the cloth, we got the car battery, so we just need 1 more liter of lamp oil, and we can get ourselves a recipe for the pemmican bar. Yeah, I think I remembered you were a Pilgrim player, but it's good to spread your wings. Just see how the other half lives. Although, Loper players are far from half the TLD playing populace. I think Raft made that clear a little while ago. But I mean, you've been in streams where people play Loper. Like you're not going in unaware of what you're getting into. Is that okay? No, that's just an artifact. Okay. Okay, so we'll drop those saplings here.
Wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
You will, in fact. 1, 2, 3, 4. So now we're up to 6 birch. Okay, careful. That's quite the slope. There we go. Okay, so we'll drop we got the 2 bonus hatchets and the 2 fishing tackle. We'll stick those in there plus the firewood. We go to Quonset We don't radio Sutherland because we can't do anything with him until we finish the trade. And then on the morrow, we go get our woodworking tools. I fix my little bit of dumbness. And then we fish.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
I mean, I say that, but we could just as easily. We could just do the fish now. You've watched over 3,000 hours of daily. Wow, that's yeah, that's a good chunk. Low players, you're just gonna play Loper for the shenanigans, and hey, that is a perfectly valid reason to play Loper. Just for the grins and giggles. Okay, keep the good hatchet. We'll put those in there. Okay, so we got lots of ice breaking to go there. And if one of them breaks, oh well. Okay. Okay, I know I did just say that. Oh, there and that doggo's freaking out. We'll let it do its thing while we go do our thing. Alright, so we got 2 Aurora Wolves over there. I think we did some cleaning up of the area around Quonset, but they might have respawned by now. You're gonna get back into streaming scary games again. Hey, there you go. Do you have any titles in mind? You scary is still great content. Yeah, I mean, people like this sort of thing. I mean, that's what how much run did Phasmophobia get, just for the social aspect, and people getting jump scared by ghosts who don't respond to their own name. Okay, we will be smart about this, just because we're very tired, and a struggle right now would probably not go well for us. But there's no moose about, so we do have that going for us. There we go. Nice and simple. Okay. Right. So we're gonna drop off. Oh, can I not? Can I not put anything else in here? Not even feathers? Weird. Okay. How about arrowheads? No. All right. Well, be like that. We'll just put it in here. Good grief. There we go. I'll put 2, 3, and put 8 of those. And I'll actually take a couple of those. A couple, 4. Phasma will be a big one. Demonologist and see what other ones. Okay.
I just need to close my eyes.
Yeah. As long as they're games you would also have fun playing regardless. I think that's the big thing. Like playing games for content, highly overrated. Playing fun games and getting good content out of it, that's gold. Okay, do I have any extra bandages? I don't actually. Huh, alright. Oh, I forgot that. That's fine. Okay, I'll just drop that right here. So I'll have a visual reminder. There we go. Playing is fun. Yes, as it should be. Okay, so we'll. And do we have any new memories? We do not. All right, that's fine. Anywho's will be. Yeah, we'll let this Aurora go, but we'll have one soon enough. Okay. Oh, actually, it is. I'll also take this opportunity to. We'll put a quick break in here for YouTube. So, YouTube folks, thanks for hanging out. Twitch folks, hang around for a little bit. We'll keep the stream going. But a call for everyone here though. If you like what we do here, if you'd be so kind to drop me a subscribe on YouTube. We're trying to make a push for 300 subscribers this year. We're at 220-ish right now, so the goal is like 80 subs by December 31st. So I would appreciate it if you lend a hand there. So thanks again for hanging out, and we'll see you next time.